Here we have the Zbros Evolution Plus light kit. I've decided to put this on my Axcel site. I bought myself a AV-41 Scope housing to utilize this. So what you get in the box is your LED light, your USB charger, Velcro to tape it to your scope, the light unit itself, and you also get the adapters depending on which site you're going to mount it on. I'm going to do it on the Axcel with the yoke. So here it is. I'm using the AV-41. It's what I have right now on my bow, and I have the 0.19 blue fiber, and also most importantly you need this little adapter for the Axcel. So you're going to start by disassembling the yoke. And you need to take off this so that we can put that little yoke adapter in, which the fiber goes in through. So it's just pretty simple. Take it apart, screw it in to your scope housing, and then we're just going to reassemble and put your yoke adapter back on. So now that we've got that tightened, they also supply this little tube where your fiber is going to go through. So I just slide it in till it hits the scope itself, and then take a little Sharpie, mark where it comes to the edge of this yoke, where the brass adapter is going to screw in, and just trim it. And that fits in the yoke adapter, which Shroot makes for Zbros. And just sitting there like that. Next, you're going to get the adapter for the yoke and the adapter that will screw into that adapter for the actual light unit. And we just screw the other one in there, and then we press fit the actual light unit into that. This is the light itself. It goes pretty bright, just testing it on the blue. I am going to be using the blue anyways. I just tested that, and then just to see how far down the brass the actual LED goes, so you kind of know when to clip your fiber. Pretty much at the end of the yoke itself. So I'm using the 0.19 blue. Got a lot of fiber wrapped here, and it is recommended to get the least amount of fiber so that you get the brightest light. I'm just going to leave it pretty much like it is, just wind out enough. I see what that looks like before I start clipping fibers, just because once it's clipped you can't really replace it, and well, you can, but it becomes quite complicated. So you just get enough of the fiber and then just push it through that little adapter that we screwed into the scope housing. Takes a little bit to get it snug, and you don't want to buckle the fiber itself. So you can see there's some hanging out on the other end, which we're just going to clip. And just to help with the light and getting everything sorted out, we're also going to use that little tube that we had cut, and we're going to slip the fiber through that, and that will maintain it and keep it straight. So once that's on and just slipped in, and I'm just going to clip the fiber pretty much at the end of the tube. You leave it like that, see how it goes. You probably should clean it up a little, and so that it gets a bit more flush, but just want to see how it rolls for now. So that's all pretty much done, and you're just going to fit the brass again. Fit the LED to that, and then it's just a matter of finding a place on your bracket to tape the power supply down, and you're good to go. It's real simple. Just turn it on, and we can see that it's pretty bright here, and we'll turn off the lights as well so we can see how bright it is. And that's as simple as it is to install it. So with less fiber wrapped around, you're probably going to get more of an intense light, but it looks really good right now, and if I want more, we can shorten up the fiber itself, but you can see there's quite a difference for the intensity. It can get pretty bright. And that's installing the Zbros light kit on your Axcel AV-41.